Well, guys, as you can see, I'm in the middle of coaching season at the high school. Because of COVID, we've had a shortage. We've cut down some on the games, and we shortened the season. And what's happened is the mowing, everything I've let it go. So you can see how crazy it gets really fast. So now I'm taking LMA back. LMA spent almost a month at my pastor's house. I got the bush hog hooked up. We have a rep or the sales lady from New South Tractor in Conover. It's gonna come over here and just do a review and on the UTV that we bought. We call this one LMA, and then the UTV we call him Malin, and then the trailer is Jethro. Just something to have a little fun with. But anyways, so this tractor and this thing, it takes me roughly, well, really my son has been doing it the most. I did it the first couple times just to show him how it works, but it takes us roughly, I would say, about 5 hours refueling about one whole tank for us to do all the 18 acres. Now it's not 18 acres because we have road. We have over a quarter mile of dirt road, of gravel road, and it's probably about 16 feet wide. So you're talking about 2 acres of road. I'm gonna go ahead and start mowing. There's my coach. That's my assistant coach right there. That's my assistant coach. So we'll take a little break. I just got done with the meeting with my assistant coach. Okay, I haven't done this in 2.5 months since the season started. It's out of control. Look, you can't even see the pond. Yeah, it's my fault. I've been lazy. All right, here we go. All right, guys, we are on our way to go get a Buck and a Doe rabbits for meat. We've only had 1 litter this year, and we're starting to think maybe our buck is not fertile. Anyways, we're heading there. Emma wants to go ahead and handle that.
Yep.
Right? She saved up her money. She wants to do that because we were hoping to have probably about 50 to 100 pounds of rabbit meat by the winter.
By now.
Yeah, but we sold a whole litter one time.
Yeah,
the lady
we sold
just
eight of them
all at once. This lady just came and says, I want them all. And then our other 2 didn't get pregnant with our new buck. And then we got busy with the barn build and everything else. So we're heading right now. The guy's name is Dillon. We bought other rabbits from him too. He is also a farmer in Morganton, just a small time farmer. We'll show you. His farm's name is Hunter Creek Farm. He not only grows rabbits, but he does meat chickens. He does exotic chickens. He does game chickens. He has guineas. He makes some extra money doing this, and I personally like him. He was very helpful when we first got started with our YouTube channel and with our, giving us information about just meat rabbits and a little bit about chickens.
And another thing to add to that, I've noticed that the rabbits that we have gotten from them are very heavyweight rabbits. They're very, very good genes. So I don't know if he did that on purpose or it just happened that way, but I know that the 1 litter that he gave us a pregnant doe last time, we bought a pregnant doe from him, and that 1 litter produced 2 very healthy giant babies. They ended up being very, very, very heavy babies. So I know that these meat rabbits are going to end up being also much bigger. They're going to have a lot more weight to them, and they're going to sell for more because they're going to weigh more. So we just called them up. I got practice. I'm in the middle of the state playoffs. I mean, I got so many things going on. If you guys haven't seen me in any of the videos, it's because I got a lot of things going on. I coach at the high school. We're in the middle of the state playoffs. I'm trying to juggle this whole, how to be real careful with COVID and not expose the kids. And if it wasn't for the team mom and the assistant coach, Daryl, forget about it. I mean, I think I would have just given up because there's so many extra steps we got to take. So
we want to get back going into the animals and the meat, and we're trying to set up. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Emma and Ben and my wife got to go hang out with Justin Rhodes, and he is right now he's at Joel Salatin's farm filming. You know, he's one of our farming heroes, Joel Salatin is, and so is Justin Rhodes. As far as like YouTube and farming and everything else, you know, just the way he runs, from what I've seen, you know, the way he runs his home, and how good they were to my kids and my wife when they went over there and visited. You know?
Very pleasant people to be around.
Very pleasant people. And then Ben and Emma also are hanging out and working and learning an apprenticeship at Honey Tree Farms. You can follow them, Honey Tree Farms. They have a YouTube channel called Honey Tree Farms. Great information. I mean, him and Tori are full of knowledge. They don't just want to keep it to themselves. They want other people to do the same thing, and I guess that's their way of kind of growing community, which is kind of cool. I like it. And we've hit it off. We became real good friends, you know, and their dog likes us better. Addie is cool.
Pretty little area.
Oh, what's up, Dillon? So this is Dillon from Hunting Creek Farm, right?
Yep, Hunting Creek, you go.
Hunting Creek, man. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
So we're here to pick up a couple bunnies so that we can eat their babies.
That's right.
We'll edit
Sounds
that.
terrible.
Yeah.
So what all you have back there?
Goats, chickens, rabbits, guineas, pigs, cows, and horses.
It would have been better for me to ask you what don't you have?
Yeah, I've got 5 or 6 goats. Always chickens. I got all kinds of bunnies now. And I got some bandies as well. 2 pigs. And these cows are mostly down there to the bottom. The bull calf that's in here, well, he's a steer now. I done abandoned him once he's about 1.5 years off. But as well.
Have you done any this year?
Not yet. I've got a bull down there I'm going to do probably December after he breeds my last cow back. And I'll probably go ahead and...
Are you going to sell that or keep it?
I'll keep it.
Keep it.
Yeah.
You keep everything?
Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of why we do it, you know?
Right.
Just to keep from having to outsource so much. But
Awesome.
This doe rabbit right here is probably one of the prettiest rabbits I've ever raised. It looks like a Siamese cat.
Yeah.
See how pretty that thing is?
So we're going to build 2 more of those, and we're going to build 2 more tractors that you can walk in, right? And then my hope is to have, you know, 9 does, 3 bucks, a couple years, and then rotate them out.
Yep.
You know, and then
that way you keep
those.
some of those off of them that'll be unrelated and
You're right.
keep it going. Yeah.
And that's what we're hoping to do. Our first litter we lost. All of them but
We had 7 and we lost all but 2.
2. Because I should have used the nesting box, and I try to get creative and do this like 3-gallon bucket, and you know, like I was just trying to get creative, and I did it. But what happened was they moved the bedding and the bucket
Got
cold.
Yeah.
And sure enough, yeah, we 5 of them were stiff. Done.
Oh yeah, it happens. Unfortunately, we live and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
So we went ahead and bought nesting boxes.
Yeah, I've built several, but I bought quite a few of those metal ones from Rural King up here. But ever since that COVID mess come in, you can't find nothing no more. People just started homesteading like crazy.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Absolutely.
selling rabbits as fast as I could breed them.
We had 1 litter that was pretty good. I think we had 8 of them, good size litter. And the lady says, I want to buy them all. Like they would buy the whole litter at once.
Yeah, I had several people like that, and I hatch a bunch of chicks and say, you got any chicks? Got any chicks? When you gonna have your next chicks? And they'll come by 200 or 300 at a time. Every one that I hatch, they'll buy them within 2 or 3 days old. But now I do sell calves, and I sell baby goats, sell goat kids and stuff like that. Chicks, full-grown chickens, you name it.
What kind of goats do you have?
I was just
They
about to ask
They are
that.
actually dairy goats. The New Zealand or the Netherlands dwarf is what I've got. Yep. I've got a pure Billy that's unrelated to my does that I just got. He'll be breeding them when he gets of age. And then I've got the rest. All my does are except for one, and she's actually a Nubian. But they're all dairy goats.
They're all dairy?
Yeah, because I was interested in goats eventually, and I was looking for either a Nigerian dwarf or
Yeah. That's
the
what I
ones
meant
you
on
have.
Netherlands dwarf, Nigerian dwarf, yeah.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
So you got guineas,
Mm-hmm.
chickens,
Yep.
rabbits,
Yep.
goats,
Cows.
Cows. Pigs.
Pigs.
Horses.
Horses.
Horses?
We got a few horses, yeah.
You sell horses too?
Not really, not anymore. What we've got's kind of been here for quite some time, and we don't really sell any horses.
Okay. So you got 7 different types of animals that you raise and sell.
And during the warmer months, I hatch and sell quail, pheasant, and chucker. I'll buy the eggs.
Don't know what chucker is. What's chucker?
It's basically like a quail meat-wise, but they got a whole different appearance to them.
So you do quails too?
Quail, pheasant,
chucker.
Yep. And I do
Pheasant.
several different kinds of quail. I do bob whites and paternix quail. So paternix are great for me. They grow so fast, and they literally start laying at like 8 weeks old. So
those are all the guineas they have. Right? You see all the guineas out there? And then when we came one night, all those guineas were right up here. They were just staring at us, you know, squawking away. But it's kind of cool. Look, he has all the way, almost fell. All the way down. All the tree line is all his. So it's nice, you know. So it's kind of like ours, only ours is this big, except for it's broken up, guys. Like, you know, it's just a little bit here, a little bit. It's all tied together, but it's just, this is a nice rectangle. Ours is like an abstract painting. We'll put his number below, and then the name of his farm, and then you guys can reach out to him. You know, if you're in the Morganton area, that's Western Carolina, support him. Support small, you know. Support local.
oh, she's gorgeous. She was born, I want to say, August 2nd. These were about 4 weeks after that, so about the end of August, something like that.
They're not related?
Nope, not related.
So when can you breed them?
Well, really depends. The bucks are usually ready by 5-6 months old. Does typically are too, but you know how women can be, so it's really whenever she's ready, because I've got 2 here that are old enough, but neither one of them will lift for the buck, so it's just one of those things. But usually by 6 months, you
So by February, they should be ready. Awesome. Thank you, Dillon, man.
Absolutely.
We'll keep in touch. All right, Big Mama's here. We'll show her what we got.
Mama, come see the rabbits. They're here. Tell me what the female reminds you of. Oh, she's pretty. Tell me what she reminds you of.
It's a fluff beard.
No, like, what animal?
Palomino.
Or a Siamese cat?
Siamese cat, yes.
They're little. Yeah, the male's younger than her.
No, she's the fluff beard one.
Yeah, she's
This
so
is the
cute.
female.
Isn't she pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, look what time it is. We just took care of the chores and we're going to go hunting. We are ready. We're ready. Are we ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. You think you get something today?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. But whatever. We just like going out in the woods. Yeah. Alright, let's roll. You excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited too. Just a little tired. Oh, I had a stressful game yesterday. We won, but it was a woozy.
A doozy.
A doozy. It was a doozy.
Alright guys, we're at the 77 acres. I recently went here with my mom, and that was in one of the past videos.
At the entrance of the property, Redemption Racing and Garage does all their work. They do custom work on, I couldn't tell you exactly what it is that they do, but they work on vehicles. You know, they race them and they do all that kind of stuff. I'm not into that, but he's a real good friend of mine. And behind it, there's 77 acres, and he lets me use it. Kind of cool, because I'm the only one that he allows to use this. We'll park right over the creek and then walk about half a mile in. Right. I don't like to drive up against the tree line because the whole tree line is their bedding area. What separates the tree line and their bedding area is a creek, and then they have 77 acres of hay, corn, and wheat. So you have bedding, creek, water, and food. So they go eat food, get water, and go back in bed. You can see the corn has been cut, and now we're gonna go in here. This is where they came in with their machines. The sun will come from our right. It'll hit the tree line, heat up the tree line, and then they'll start moving, hopefully. We're on a 10-foot tower, a 2-man to 10-foot tower with my daughter. Well, it's morning, guys. The sun came up over there. This is the field that we're on the tree line. There's a creek that runs down the street. We're about a half a mile in. We parked all the way over there, right past that barn we parked. And then we came over that hill, then went down this hill, and then came up on top of this crest. And then we come over here to the side, and we go off the tree line, and then we come in here. As we came up the second hill, we pushed some bucks from there. They ran all the way into the tree line. So today, I'm gonna let Emma shoot. So, are you ready, Emma? We're also very tired. We stayed up late last night watching movies. So I know some of you are wondering why you're there instead of the trees. I would love to be in the woods, but we don't have access or permission to go in the woods, to hunt. There you have it, guys. Look how beautiful this is.